Do you see anything, Judson?
I see a femme fatale.
Okay. I was trying to give her some more credit for her hiding skills right now. She's dodging behind this piece of grass.
Well, as you know, Olivia, all of our cats have unique ways that they see fit to hide, to stalk, to lurk, all in these endearing wildcat ways. Some, maybe a little bit more forward than the others. Yeah. You can even see a contrast in between the two sisters here. Aurora, who wants to get right up in the center of attention, versus her sister Alana, who very much was getting into the stalking position before
Aurora kind of busted.
I was going to say Aurora kind of springed the trap a little too early, so to speak. Marcy Sanborn, good afternoon. Olivia, I can't finish. I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Woo!
That's the reality of late summer. I've been sneezing a lot too.
Yeah. Woo. All right. Back to that greeting, Marcy Sanborn. Good afternoon to myself and Olivia. Pardon me there. Good afternoon, Kendra Ditto. Hope all is well.
All our East Coasters, it's a good morning from us.
That
good
is
morning
right.
to you.
Let's see. Jeremy's here. What's going on, Jeremy? Saying hi to Olivia, myself, Secret Joe, Sister Cats, and Wildcat Sanctuary. Maria Vaughn's here. And Sister Cats, you're right about that, yes. Jeremy. Over on, I obviously can't approach the fence with Miss Aurora, hanging out like that. But here's Alana hanging out
Sister Cats
under her pergola.
I call them the twins, personally. Oh, she sneezed, too.
Yeah, we all got the sniffles this morning, it seems. Pretty girl. Let me zoom out for a little bit so I can get you in focus. Let's keep on saying hi to the folks here on this Wednesday. Happy hump day, by the way. Lisa Parker, good morning and hello.
Good morning.
Betty Winter saying, my gorgeous girls, they certainly are. I want to see if we can shuffle over just a teensy-weensy bit, Olivia. There we go. Now we're even able to see the gorgeousness even more so, Betty. These ladies are so beautiful, says Marcy. They are. They certainly are, Olivia. Why don't you tell me one thing that you were noticing as Miss Aurora came to greet us at the fence here?
Yes.
A little kind of similar in the same vein to kind of the truth behind the beauty that we were speaking on
exactly.
white tigers yesterday.
Yeah, we'll do a little nerd time, little biology nerd time. But I was noticing Aurora's crossed eyes. And so obviously these girls are lighter in color than maybe the traditional lions you see. They are white lions. And white lions are slightly different from white tigers. As you all know, white tigers are inbred. If you see a white tiger, you can pretty much guarantee that cat is inbred, especially in captivity. White lions, although do occur naturally in the wild, they occur in a very small and localized population in South Africa. And so here in captivity, one might argue that a white lion is naturally occurring, not inbred. But with these girls, especially, and other white lions we see, people are breeding for that light white coat. And so that would be found through inbreeding. You would just be more likely to get that coat if you're inbreeding animals that already carry that light gene. And Aurora and Alana do have obvious signs of that. Unfortunately, those crossed eyes that I mentioned with Aurora right up front here. Alana does too. Aurora a little bit more so. They have more of a triangular shaped head, those upward slanted eyes, and just a few other features that make the girls stand out. They're obviously very beautiful and we love them just the way they are, but unfortunately the tragedy of it is that they were bred for profit and for exploitation. So super special that they get to live out their lives here with sponsor parents like Betty supporting them and giving them the wild at heart life they deserve. But it's important to point out that truth, Judson.
Exactly right, Olivia. And Alana and Aurora, they are beautiful, to go back to the original comment. But here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, we're certainly in the business of kind of acknowledging the beauty behind some of our rescues and why they are the way they are and why they need your support.
Exactly.
Let's see here. What's happening in the comments, Miss Aurora? Kelly Howe saying, good morning, Judson and Olivia.
Good morning.
And the TWS family, and two pretty ladies indeed. Faith Warner saying, I love these Lion Sister bookends. That's great.
I like that one, too.
Faith,
bookends.
too. Hey, Christine Albertson saying, good morning to myself and the girls here. Tanya Toner, neighbor in Wisconsin. Of course, checking everybody off the list with her hellos, and of course, Kiara as well. There's Faith's hello. And Olivia, it's kind of a mild day, but all of a sudden the sun is
it's kind of beating down on our backs.
Exactly.
Here,
It's reaching its zenith, and I'm feeling it here.
You've used the word zenith a couple times on these live posts lately, and now I'm noticing it everywhere.
I get little buzzwords in my head sometimes.
Do.
I like using the $5 words, maybe a little too much. Marcy Sanborn thanking me, or rather blessing my sneeze a little bit earlier. Thank you for that. You know, it's later in the year, and there's some new kind of wildflowers popping up, certainly a little bit more kind of pollen and dander in the air. So, yep, it's sneezing season for some. Ellen Carlson seeking to sponsor parents who do so much for their rescue, saying, my girls.
That's sweet.
Hey, Ellen. Love that profile picture, by the way. And your girls indeed. That's one of the special things about sponsorship is, you know, kind of a sense of ownership, so to speak. That, you know, you're doing something, you're financially providing for these rescues, and for you to feel that that level of connection is something we want. So
yes, you're
awesome.
Contributing to their life here in a massive way, and we appreciate that, and the cats do too. And
you are just these girls, and this is awesome because it takes multiple people to sponsor a big cat. The cost of caring for a big cat like Aurora and Alana is, well, it's expensive, and this is so cool. Because Karen J. Jedry, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, good morning to my sponsor girl, Alana, and her sister, Aurora. So many sponsor parents in the comments here. And, of course, that's Aurora soaking up the starlight here. But let's zoom in on your sponsor girl, who's a little bit more reserved in her ways.
And I love when our sponsor parents catch these lives, Judson, because that's just part of the puzzle, too, of you being part of their life here. So if you sponsor these girls or any other cats, we always encourage you to shout that out in the comments.
Certainly so. And it's, you know, it's fun to see it on the live, not only because, you know, we're here to thank them, Olivia, of course, but they get to see very simply kind of a slice of life for what is Alana doing on this lovely Wednesday morning? Well, she was taking in a cat nap with her sister. She's already had her meal for the day. It is up to her as to how she wants to spend it. And certainly some feline hijinks from these two girls, as always. Plenty of cat napping. Truthfully, it's hard to peel these guys from their tall platform.
I know.
Kind of later on in the day once they've really spent a lot of their energy.
But Aurora's spending a lot of time with us. It's nice to spend some time with you, pretty girl.
She is. Aurora says, well, the more to get a better look at you two, to size you up. She's doing her predator calculations, I can only imagine. Jeremy Stamp saying, Aurora's very clearly relaxed around you two. Well, thank you for that. And,
that's nice.
And I think that kind of that's a good example of how, maybe we see Shazam on live post. We got to see Shazam yesterday. Was that yesterday, Olivia?
It was yesterday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Shazam's grumbling. Shazam's giving us kind of the cues that, the feline cues that he is maybe not too fond of our presence. And so certainly one of the reasons with you guys supporting us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary is we're never going to push our cat's buttons. And a cat like Shazam, who we know is social to a certain extent, we're not just going to hang out and make him continually uncomfortable with our presence. But on the other side of the coin, a cat like Aurora here, who's a little bit more social than Shazam, a little bit more just kind of innocently curious about things. It's no harm, no foul kind of hanging out with her like this, as you can see.
I think she's very much enjoying it, all the attention.
That's right. Yeah, certainly being social, even with humans, is a big part for many of our rescues' lives. And for them to get their human time is always important. Mm-hmm. Patricia A. asking, do these girls play together?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Patricia, do they ever? Alana and Aurora are up there with some of our most kind of active and playful cats. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a little story, Patricia, about Alana and Aurora and their playfulness. Alana and Aurora were so playful that we discovered that they can no longer have a certain size ball. Alana and Aurora were given probably what you see around a lot of the big cat habitats, the big boomer balls. Gosh, I mean, they're probably about 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet. These big,
they're very large.
Big plastic, heavy-duty plastic balls that probably weigh about 40 or 50 pounds, if possibly even more. Anyways, Alana and Aurora learned that if they boom, 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 kick their ball and launch it at their habitat wall, that not only is it going to make a racket that they absolutely love, Well, it was actually denting the habitat wall. Never did it ever really jeopardize the integrity of the wall. Obviously, with our daily PM and AM rounds, we noticed it the day it happened. But nonetheless, Alana and Aurora are so playful, so destructively playful, that we had to downsize their balls, Patricia.
Yes.
Because they will go whacking those balls up against their habitat wall, and that's a no-no, young lady.
They're very enthusiastic.
Yes,
They play.
exactly. And there's even some fun photos of when they first arrived of, I think it was their first winter where, you know, Alana and Aurora, they're pretty active. We're certainly still shoveling their habitat, but they're kind of flattening out a lot of areas. And man, when they realized how fast a ball could be going across some ice in their habitat, they had solved the puzzle for fun that day, that is.
Yeah, I'd say they're exactly what you'd expect a young cat to be, and that's curious, like Aurora's demonstrating here. They're playful, they're energetic, and they enjoy time with each other.
Yeah. Daria saying, Alana and Aurora, the calendar girls of August this year. By the way, stellar picture in next year's calendar media team. Love mine. Well, Daria, you mentioned that you had purchased yours, and you got the kind of XXL one, the extra large wall calendar. So thank you for the commendation, and as always, thank you for purchasing that and doing something special for the cats.
Awesome, Daria.
We've been hanging out with lions here, Olivia, but just across the way, I see a tiger waiting for speaking of being social with their humans, I see a tiger Dash, waiting for a hello from his humans. So let's go spend our second half of the live post over with that handsome man.
Another young cat, just as boisterous as you two.
Exactly.
All right, ladies.
I'm going to be standing up, pretty girl. Yeah. I'll hold the phone backwards. We might get a lion stock. We might not. I could see that those lion eyelids were getting a little heavy.
I know, they do seem quite relaxed.
Yeah, so I think it's just one of those mornings.
All right, Judson, I know you like to off-road, okay?
We have exactly.
Here.
We have a little goat path here.
That's what we need to be taking.
And just quickly, Pandora was in a fun spot, Olivia. Or was in a fun spot. But maybe she's gone elsewhere. She was kind of lingering right in the tall grass under her tree here.
You can see the evidence of
Yeah,
it.
we can see the evidence of a tiger laying down. But we'll continue our path forward to Mr. Dasher's. Oh, who knows? It looks like maybe... Oh, no, mind. That's Dash still trying to get our attention. I thought Pandora was maybe hanging out with Dash. Welcome, everyone. If you're just tuning in, today's Wednesday. It is a live post here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Doing a little bit of a sanctuary stroll, visiting with Aurora and Alana. Now over here to see what Tiger Dash is up to, what type of tiger hijinks this goofball has planned for the day. I could use a tiger chuff, Dashers. We were hanging out with those lions, and I love lions.
But no chuffs.
But they can't chuff.
Hi.
Oh, thank you for those chuffs, handsome. Oh, and I see you have a wet behind here. Were you in your pool?
You watch it. Don't spray it. That would have been a shot to the face.
That would have been full blown, as they say, Dash. Yeah, you're wet.
Okay, so pool time this morning. We missed it, Judson.
Oh, well, maybe we'll go walk over by his pool, and if he's in the mood, he will enjoy. Debbie Sam saying, hi, Dash.
Hi, Debbie.
Dash certainly offering some chuffs. He says, hello, here I am.
Look at me. You were looking at those girls when I was waiting for
It's
you.
me, the sanctuary's #1 goofball.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the chuff, says Anne-Marie Fisher. There's just something special about the cats being able to talk back to you in their own way, and the tiger chuffs are exactly that.
It is funny, though. I sometimes do catch myself on the cusp of a chuff with the lines.
Oh, yeah.
Judson, it's just habit.
I was going to say, many of the people watching this live post can probably contest to me chuffing at a lion over the years.
I think our lions probably understand chuffs at this point,
Yeah,
though,
that's
with all their tiger neighbors.
That's a valid point. Heidi Larkin's pointing out, what a beautiful day it is today. It certainly is, Heidi. Blue sky, kind of cooler, light breeze. Good stocking weather. Boom.
Wow, Dashy.
Good pool weather. just good overall cat weather here in northern Minnesota.
I think we should walk over to that pool. He seems charged enough.
You think so?
You want to get in the pool?
Yeah.
That's nice. Dad.
Let's go see if the pool is cool, or if you're too cool for the pool, Dash. Whoa. Yeah, I do have a hunch. I even kind of got a misting from his tail there that's still slightly wet.
I think he's leading us to the pool.
I was gonna say, this is almost like your cat's at home leading you to the cabinet you keep the food in here.
Exactly.
Continue following Dash's breadcrumb trail here. Woohoo! Not without lots of zoomies to break it up. He's trying to throw us off the scent here, Olivia.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna settle down?
Yeah.
Is he gonna keep moving?
Oh my! Yeah. Oh, he says. Let me just
Dashy.
Let me just reestablish a good spot to stalk from. Catching an electric Dash
We
here.
really are. He's cracking me up.
Yeah, he's doing some marking. Woo! He says, "Yeah, look at me."
He's a happy boy this morning. Oh my goodness, Dash. Yeah, he's doing lots of marking right now.
Yeah,
he's really excited.
good man, Mr. Dashers.
Hi, dude.
And now I think we're about to get a big leap
I
from
think so,
behind
too.
that. Get out of here, shoe fly. Yeah, Meg.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh boy. Maybe we'll get a different angle on this electric Wildcat.
There he goes. Yeah, he was waiting
Well,
for the move.
my word. It's been hard to even keep up with the comments, Dash, because you've been so electric here. Yeah, you got that big tiger smile, too. And, of course, Dash having the 2-for-1 special here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. He's got this awesome habitat we see him in here that's connected to another awesome habitat. Ah, and a tiger pool, Mr. Dash. What say you?
Now, Dash, I've yet to see you in the pool this year. I've seen lots of Dash right after the pool this year, but not in the pool.
You know, that's sometimes how it goes. There, Dash was wanting to kind of launch into a bit of zoomies there, but he's choosing otherwise. You can see that guillotine door allowing Dash to get into that other habitat. This habitat traditionally is used as one of our merging habitats. We're able to have these 2 spaces with 2 separate indoor bedrooms within the central animal buildings. But the most important part is that these 2 spaces have a shared wall along the 2 of them. So this is, big tiger jump from Dash. So this is where we learned that, well, Dash and Tiger Thor weren't going to be the best pair if we were to merge them. This is where we also learned that, well, Dash and Winona wouldn't be the best pair if they were to be merged. There goes Dashers. So honestly, Olivia, I kind of, not in a bad way, but I kind of like being able to speak on some of the unsuccessful merges that we have here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Is not all merges work out. And not all, and for that reason, we're never going to force a merge, because that means we're jeopardizing the safety of our cats, and that's just not in the playbook here at the Wildcat Sanctuary.
No, I like it too, and I think we're one of the only sanctuaries that will merge cats like we do, and I think those unsuccessful stories go to show you our process for those things. Like you said, sometimes you put these cats along a shared wall, and then sometimes we do get to a play date and they realize during the play date, we probably won't be best friends. So each cat has their own pace, and also just like humans wouldn't be best friends with anyone, a cat wouldn't either.
Wow.
That's quite the face, Dad. We're getting everything from Dad.
We are. Olivia, here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, we call that the stinky face. I'm sure many maybe call it the stinky face at home, but what is happening? What are we seeing here with Dash doing that funny little face there?
Well, what we're seeing is Dash sniff his pee, which might seem a little disgusting, but that response is called Flehmen response. Jacobson's organ sits right at the top of their mouth, kind of right below where their nose is, towards the front. And it's an olfactory organ. Usually they're utilizing that organ when they smell something hormonal in the air, or just sort of any good smells. And so Dash is kind of smelling where he's been marking. He's continuing to mark right now. And he's being a very flashy boy. He's showing off right now. That's what he's doing.
Dash. You had your Tiger Wheaties this morning.
Yeah. You're being very flashy.
Yeah, Maria P. Dash, you're too funny today. This has been a hoot. This has been a hoot. Flemin response, yes, Kathy. Response. Rather than Fleming. Flemin.
Yes. F-L-E-H, I believe. M-A-N.
And also Kathy at the Rock saying, my sponsor boy Rue, for instance. He's a single guy.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, and it was good to see Rue pop up in the e-newsletter on Tuesday, Kathy. I hope you saw that. And Rue is a funny little dude, and I know that Rue, don't tell Shazam, Dash, but Rue's in competition for one of Elise's favorite rescues here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. He talk about little kind of mini bolts of lightning. That would be Rue there. Just so much energy, so much kind of pent up in this little package there.
More chest from Dash.
What do you think, mister? There's this lovely pool right here.
No, you've been such a show-off, and there's one thing left to check off the list.
Yeah, he says,
Thinking about it.
Oh, that's great, Kathy. Looks like a lot of your sponsor cats were on that last e-news, so wonderful to hear that. Dash's little toy time. Patricia Glenn saying, I always laugh when I see any cat doing the stinky face. You're so cute, Dash.
Oh my gosh, she's on fire Boom. This morning.
Oh, brother. Dash, as if you have not been putting a smile on our faces since the moment we met you.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Dash, that is very impressive. That's actually very, very impressive. Not only is that ball heavy, but he has his jaw very wide set right now. Are you going to drag this into... No, that would be crazy if you dragged it into the pool.
Oh,
Judson, I can't handle it.
Dash, that's what you call trying to fit a round peg in a square hole.
Oh, Dash.
Man,
I'm at a loss for words.
I had a moment where I forgot that I was filming and was too busy, had my eyes glued on Dash here. Let's get another angle at him going after his big tiger ball here.
But like I was saying, he had a very wide set jaw on that ball, and the fact that he was able to carry
like
get his teeth into
like an NBA player gripping a basketball with one hand. Debbie Sam says, I want the ball in the pool.
Yeah.
Jenny Curry, looks like you have to go and you're going to have to watch the replay. Jenny, this is, if any, this is certainly going to be one for a replay here. Dash has really been such a goofball. Thanks for joining us nonetheless.
What's she going to do, Dash?
What do you think? He says, well, I got a lot of tall grass over here that's really good for zooming, so maybe that will be the last thing that I do.
That was a valiant effort, though, trying to get that ball in the pool.
Yeah, I told you. He says, you see this tall grass I got in here? It makes the best for zooming, and your mom loves this tall grass too, Mr. Handsome. Oh. Yeah, and then poof, disappear. We'll walk over, get a good shot of Dash, and then we'll sign off for the day, Olivia.
Well, that was a blast.
It was. I very much enjoyed. Oh, Dash, he's just a hoot. Yeah, let's get a look at him in his throne of green here, and we'll wind down the live post.
Like that. You finally came to a stop, Dash. After all that moving. It really is a throne of green.
Tanya Toner saying, I want Dash's spunkiness. I think we all could use a dose of that. The world might be a better place if we were all as spunky as this guy here. He is Dash, says Amy Bliss Coleman. Katie T saying, I'm late to the live today. Well, Katie, it's been a really fun live, and admittedly, we are kind of wrapping up here, but I encourage you to watch the full post. Alana and Aurora hanging out, saying good morning to us all, and then a much different pace of things as we've been visiting Dash here.
Yeah, true. Quite the contrast.
But kind of the last thing that I wanted to share, Mr. Dashers, is that at around 12:30 today, we're going to be sharing a post on our social media pages. We've send out an update to sponsors. Ultimately, all is well. But I want to just notify everyone to please keep an eye on our Facebook page or Instagram page. Later today at around noontime, we're going to be making an important update about an important cat.
Yes, that's a good point, Judson. And then tomorrow, no Tammy, just a reminder, you and I will be doing something instead
exactly.
of the Wildcat wrap-up.
Holding down the Wildcat wrap-up fort. So, yes. All right, Dashers. We'll let you just disappear. Oh, we might, or actually, I don't know. Is it a roll or a stock? Who knows what? Dash is in his. I don't think he even knows. He's in his own world, and truthfully, we wouldn't have it any other way. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much again for tuning in to today's live post. Bigger thank you for all things that you make possible here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we will see you back here at the Wildcat Sanctuary tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.